Hello and welcome to Vegan Cheesecake, your favorite podcast all about vegan food and
The Golden Girls.
I'm Dave Huffman, the bitchy vegan homo.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Vegan Vicki of Urban Sweetness.
And today, which episode are we talking about, Vicki?
Y'all, I've been waiting on this episode for 37
episodes. I don't even know how many now, yeah.
The actor.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is like my top Golden Girls show. I say movie. I'm so excited.
I wish people could see
this one.
The animation in your body.
I'm telling you, I have been waiting for this episode with Patrick Vaughn.
So originally,
yeah.
when we decided to do this podcast, and we were going to do a test one just to see.
This is the one.
Yeah,
I wanted to do.
We were going to really just do this one. And then we decided, no, we should.
Just go
that's
like
season 2, so we should start with season 1. But then we weren't even like, we did start with the pilot. We did start with the pilot, and then we just went out of order.
We was just all willy-nilly.
Because we know what we're doing. We still don't know what we're doing, but we're having fun.
There you go.
And hopefully people are having fun with us.
Yes, if you don't, but you still listen.
That is what this is. That's what this is all about.
But listen,
the world is falling apart, but here at Vegan Cheesecake, we're just having fun.
We're bringing some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this one.
I'm just gonna. What do you love about this episode?
Oh
Vicki?
my gosh, what is there not to? Well, first of all, the subplot. Sophia and her
working at Captain Jack's Seafood
Shanty. Yes, Sophia getting a job at like 85 years old. She had a saber on.
Yeah.
But then when they came in, and when Rose and Blanche came in to let Dorothy know who was going to be in the play that they were producing, it's just Patrick Vaughn.
Patrick Vaughn.
Yes.
And I like whenever, no matter what performer it is, they get all excited about them and say that it's their favorite whoever, whether it's Burt Reynolds or John Forsythe or whoever,
it's
or Patrick Vaughn.
Yes,
fictional Patrick Vaughn. He's the biggest panty peeler.
Yeah,
to them.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you. So this is just so.
Oh, I shouldn't say panty peeler because I mean that's a hilariously tacky term, but Rose in this episode has the greatest kind of way of expressing that when she says he melts her Häagen-Dazs.
She did. She said he melts my Häagen-Dazs. Hey, yes.
That's an expression that should really catch on.
Yes.
Like that, you know how we had your list? I want your list of who melts your Häagen-Dazs.
Ooh, yes. I got a couple of them. That's going to be my top 5. I got to do 5.
All right.
Because I just can't do 3 because I got a couple of them.
All right. I want your top 5 list so we can post that online.
Yes.
Yeah. Top 5 men who melt your Häagen-Dazs.
Who melt my Häagen-Dazs.
And the vegan Häagen-Dazs. Have you had the vegan Häagen-Dazs?
I have not.
It's really good.
But is it made of almond milk?
I can't remember if it's almond milk or coconut milk based.
See, let me tell y'all something.
Because
I'm tired of people using almond milk for ice creams and stuff. Stop. There are people that could die. I'm one of them.
Well, there's probably someone out there that's highly allergic to coconut milk that says the same thing.
I'm not thinking about them.
The whole world doesn't revolve around you.
I'm not thinking about them.
It revolves around me, and I can eat whatever I want.
I'm not thinking about those people. It's about me right now. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, I stopped using almond milk in recipes and stuff because I didn't want to kill you.
And that's love.
Yeah.
I really think that's love.
But I there is a legitimate point there about minimizing the allergens, and there's certainly more people that have nut allergies than other allergies.
Right.
So yes.
Right.
So it is a little strange sometimes whenever you see like an almond milk one, but I can't honestly remember. But they are really good. The Häagen-Dazs and the Ben & Jerry's, as far as like your big national vegan ice cream brands or vegan brands that do.
Before I was vegan, Ben & Jerry's.
Was Ben & Jerry your
and
favorites?
now they rock.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
Yeah.
What is your favorite Ben & Jerry's vegan one? Have you had all of them? I mean, I don't even know how many there are now. They keep coming up with
It's only
ones.
one that I can eat.
Oh, that you can eat? Oh.
Yeah, and I've had it.
Oh.
But I can't remember what the flavor was. It was something like really plain, like not like all of the goodness that's in it. Mm-hmm. But my favorite is So Delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Because they do the coconut milk.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
they have coconut milk and almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to really watch.
Right.
Because I'll grab the wrong one.
Yeah.
But one day, because I love caramel.
I know you do.
I mean,
you've been campaigning for me to make this really gay cupcake that you
with
think should
caramel
just
and
be caramel
sprinkles.
and sprinkles.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure that caramel and sprinkles are necessarily what I think of.
But you can make a caramel cupcake.
I could make a caramel cupcake.
And then
I do love caramel.
I'm telling you, caramel is my favorite. Caramel is like
really,
my
really
favorite
good.
flavor.
Mm.
And I was thinking, like they always have like caramel, peanuts, and this, and I'm like, you guys suck. Because I just want the. But sometimes I'll get like a plain ice cream, and then I'll make my own caramel, and then put it in the ice cream with some like.
When you make your own caramel, tell me what your process is.
I just do a vegan. I have to say vegan margarine because everybody be like, she uses butter. They don't say vegan in front of it. So the vegan butter and some organic brown sugar. And then I'll put some vanilla in it and just a tad bit of milk and then a little bit of baking soda. It's really good.
All right. I've never had I've not had your caramel.
Look, I make a mean caramel popcorn.
Oh.
That I will share with you.
We're gonna have outdoor movie night here at the house here soon.
And I'm so excited.
You can bring some caramel popcorn.
I will.
You're in charge of that.
Okay. I will. Yeah, we're going to watch one of my other favorite movies.
And one of my favorite movies, too.
Oh, my gosh.
We just found this out about each other.
Yes.
We both love Superman 2.
Superman 2. Kneel before Zod. I just had to say it. I'm sorry.
That's the nerdiest and most adorable thing I've ever seen you do. I love it.
It's so awesome.
That was so cute.
That movie is awesome.
No, it is. I love that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to Patrick Vaughn.
Yeah, you were supposed to be excited about talking about this episode.
I know. And then I got excited about Superman 2.
Well, and ice
caramel.
cream. I distracted you by talking about ice cream
and
caramel.
It's the fat girl in me.
Well, that's
the caramel and stuff.
But it's all good.
But
it's
it was
delicious.
good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so let's get back to Patrick
Vaughn.
And the 2 for $7 champagne they got for his dressing room.
Yes.
And then then Sophia comes in.
Still in her Captain Jack outfit.
Still in the captain. She wanted to meet Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah.
And, of course, Dorothy kicks her out and just pushes her out.
Yep. She doesn't want any more competition.
She doesn't want, right?
Because it turns out they're all in competition.
Listen.
And they all think they're winning the competition.
Patrick got around in such short
I know.
amount of time.
He's scheduling a 10 o'clock. An 8 o'clock, a 10 o'clock,
8, 10, and
a midnight. So if you had a date with a guy, and it can only maybe be, an hour and a half tops before he has to move to the next one. Yeah.
I'm going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Why are you rushing off?
Right.
And did your wife just text you?
And, of course, it turns out he had no idea that they were all roommates.
He said, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And she's like, she's I live here.
Yeah.
But then he didn't realize that they all live together. But the funniest thing is the audition. Let's talk about the audition.
Because that is comedy gold right there.
Listen.
So, yeah, they're auditioning. We didn't even really talk about what the plot of this one is. The plot is this quote-unquote famous actor, Patrick Vaughn, is coming in because they've got him to come in to be in their community theater production of what's basically a knockoff of the play Picnic, which is a classic play from like the late 40s, early 50s, which was made into a movie starring Rosalind Russell, which I love. It had anyway, but that's neither here nor there. And then they're all auditioning to be the lead
role
him.
Because the worst actress, Phyllis Hemero, always gets the lead, and she is one of the worst actresses because she was in the Diary of Anne Frank, and they kept yelling out, "She's in the attic! She's in the attic!" Because she was the worst actress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it takes us to the audition. Dorothy's auditioning. They was so rude, laughing at Dorothy, but she was a little bad. But that's okay.
Well, they laugh at her because he says something about you're the prettiest girl in town, and that's when they all start laughing.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that wasn't very
nice. That's so mean.
That was very mean.
But then my girl Blanche,
she gets up.
And takes off her jacket.
And she's got the biggest falsies.
And she done put something in her bra. Had the big... And Dorothy's like, what? You are embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
But then when she goes in with the hug.
And pops them.
Pops both. He said, I popped your bosom.
And then she has the best comeback line. My backup pair can handle a lot more.
There she go. But then when he announces that the worst actress, Phyllis Hemero, got the job, they were all pissed.
They were very angry.
And they go to the car, and Blanche ends up coming back to get her purse or her...
she says, I forgot my purse.
Yeah.
And then he hits on her.
And he hits on her. She leaves.
She's the 8 o'clock.
Yeah, she's the 8 o'clock. Dorothy comes in. She's the 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Then
Rose.
Rose
comes in. I think that's
in,
right, yeah.
And she's the midnight.
Which is very late.
Yes, but...
If a man said that he wanted... Well, I guess if it was a famous guy, you'd probably still do it. But
yeah,
most people aren't setting up a date for midnight. That's that's not a date. That's a very specific task.
Listen, we ain't going out, because they used to say, ain't nothing open but legs and midnight and 24 hours something. But ain't nothing open.
He's gonna take it to like a mini mart.
Right. Ain't nothing open but mini mart and legs at midnight. So which one? You ain't a mini mart. So something is going on.
Well,
I'm just saying.
See, he should have made Blanche the midnight. That would have been totally fine.
Oh yeah,
she would have been like, that's perfect.
Fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
But then what got me is that when he talks to Rose after the first couple of dates, she asked him, am I going to do the same thing? Get in the trunk. At the drive-in. Yeah. Why she got to...
Well, remember when Rose is auditioning, she has a great line when they have to kiss, and she says something. She's like, I don't know what you did there, but you'd be a great yodeler.
You'd be a great yodeler. Lord have mercy. Rose. Somebody get Rose.
Well, that's a very, very fun, vivid way of saying that man's got a talented...
Right. Yeah, he do. Hey, how you doing? Yes.
Mr. Patrick Vaughn.
Patrick Vaughn. And wait, but when he was doing a television commercial.
Oh yeah.
About
he's going to be I read about that. You're going to be playing a tangerine.
Have you ever played a fruit before?
No, but I've been in the musical theater for over 30 years, so I've had plenty of offers.
Oh,
yeah, that's a great line.
That was good.
And he says that there's no small roles. There's only small actors.
And of course, Rose, like Hervé Villechaize.
Yeah, like Hervé Villechaize.
From Fantasy Island.
Yes. Oh, tragic.
The plane.
Tragic Hervé Villechaize.
Yes.
Yeah, he ended up killing himself. Whoa, let's bring it all down again.
Did he kill himself?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
There's actually a really good HBO movie, kind of like, not a biopic, but Peter Dinklage plays him in it, and it's kind of like about this reporter that went to do a story about Hervé Villechaize, and it kind of shows kind of like the sad sort of like life of Hervé Villechaize. It's a good movie, actually. But anyway, but the best part about that is when he says, "Oh no, I wasn't speaking. I was speaking metaphorically." And Rose says,
"Oh, that's such a beautiful language."
Yeah, please continue. That's such a beautiful language.
Rose, where you been, Rose? Why? Why?
So, have you ever acted? Have you ever been in any kind of plays or community theater things or high school shows?
Well, remember I told you a couple episodes back
I'm trying to
about
remember.
the kids on Broadway.
Oh, yes.
I
auditioned
for that.
That's right. I forgot about that. Totally.
And
I forgot.
They didn't choose me.
Their loss, because you're a star, baby.
Thank you.
There
is. Oh.
I mean, you could be a terrible actor, though. I don't know. You're great at being you, and that's a different skill.
That's true.
That's a very different skill. I'm not a good actor. I'm not good at.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I just did like junior.
Well,
high school
I might
stuff.
be a good actor because I act like I like some people.
No, that makes you a good liar.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's different. Doggone it. No. But then, no, I actually, when Dreamgirls was going to
Did you see how my little gay ears picked up as soon as you said Dreamgirls?
Yes.
I was like, oh,
Real
Dreamgirls.
Dreamgirls. I actually auditioned for that at the Playhouse Square and I did get a call back.
Nice.
But I think they already had who they wanted. And they were just at, but I sang my butt off though. I remember that. And I didn't get it.
But you don't think that you would have the acting chops of, say, Dorothy, who could also just fill in and play the sheriff at the last minute if needed?
With that deep voice. They said, but we found somebody that fits the outfit.
Yeah, she's the only one that fits the costume. God bless them. Yeah. Oh, Dorothy.
But then remember how he was like, let's go over the lines, and she was rubbing all on him.
Yep.
And then that's when the stuff hit the fan.
Yeah, they all find out.
Rose but then how did she? Oh, you never heard that old superstition? You can't give a rose if your name is Rose. She said, I never heard it. I would have given you a rose if my name was Violet. Poor thing.
Poor guy.
I know. But then when they found out that
they just wrecked the show.
They wrecked the whole show.
Yep.
But people in town said that was the best show that they've ever seen.
And they got their money back.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But what was I going to say? Yeah, that was just, Phyllis Hemorrhoe, she was like, I've been secretly seeing Patrick.
No, she says, he's been, let me give it to him. I've been giving it to him all week or something like that.
That's what she said. She's been giving it to him all week. Go ahead on, Phyllis.
So this is, I don't want to question the man's sexual prowess, but he must be very, very talented, very virile. This is before Viagra.
I was about to say this was
he's
BV,
all natural.
Viagra,
yeah,
honey.
He's all natural.
Yeah, he was. And he was still going through a messy divorce. That's what he told him. Don't say nothing about us getting together.
Yeah,
That's how they
gotta
do.
Keep it secret.
So let me ask you this: we about to get
we're gonna get real
private.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you ever dated someone and then found out they were dating someone or dated somebody that you knew?
Like at the same time?
Yeah.
No, I've never. No. I've never. No. I don't know. I was like,
tell me the truth here.
I kept saying I just kept thinking. Well, I was trying to go through the situations. No, that's never happened.
Would you date somebody that dated a friend of yours?
Well, yeah, we've talked about that before.
Oh, did we talk about that?
Yeah, we've talked about that before because I said it's different.
Yeah, because
it's different. It's different in the gay world than it is, I think, in the because
really.
Yeah.
I would think that it's.
I think it would just depend.
Universal.
It would totally depend on all the circumstances there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, was this someone that this person had just dated for a few months,
true.
6 months, a year, were they was this their partner of 10, 20 years and then so there's a whole lot of things that would go into it. I think that I would not have a blanket statement. No, I would not date somebody just because they had dated somebody else.
Okay.
Like a friend of mine.
Okay.
Unless there was extenuating circumstances that would be like, oh no, that wouldn't be cool at all. That person was a terrible human being to them or something like that. But if they were a terrible human being to one of my friends,
then
I wouldn't want to date them anyway.
Them.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah. And I know that you said no.
No, but I remember I did somebody's ex-husband.
Yes, I
do. I was like, hey.
Hey.
But I would not date.
Right.
I wouldn't date him. I just like him from afar. But if he made a pass, I'd be like.
Right. If he said, hey, what are you doing at midnight?
I'd be like.
The mini mart's open.
Listen. And so are your legs.
I think that's the new euphemism we need to say. The mini mart is open.
Oh, hey. Come and buy something. Hey. Come and grab and go.
The shelves are stocked. Stocked and ready.
Ooh. The shelves are stocked and ready at the mini mart at midnight.
Did you just get a fresh delivery?
Yeah, all right.
I don't know. We'll just keep going on with this. I like it. It's like dirty, but also innocent and playful.
Yes, it is. We're keeping it.
I like that.
Back, but not. Right.
So, here, I'm just going to awkwardly transition into mini marts because there's one that's in my neighborhood that I've only stopped in very briefly and usually only to buy, when I'm going to go cook at the commercial kitchen, I always stop there for some reason because it's on the way and buy a liter of Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Because they have bigger than the 20 ounces, but it's not a 2 liter. It's like that giant kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so that'll get me through the night. Just keep me,
right,
caffeinated and sugared up while I'm baking.
There you go.
And but I hate going in that place. It is just, I feel like it's the kind of place that just there's way too much bulletproof plexiglass there. And
so something has been going down there.
And everything, I think I would only ever buy a bottled beverage from that place.
Oh yeah, you can't buy nothing else.
No, they have.
Oh no, because first of all, if you run a blue light in there, it's probably suspect. That's all I'm saying. It's probably suspect.
Yeah.
Before
the coronavirus, you would want to wipe everything down that you took out of there.
But there is, and it's like a chain of these stores. But there's one in particular that when I go into, I get instantly nauseous. And I'm like, don't touch nothing.
Yeah.
And then I've just stopped going in there. But I'm like, oh my God, I cannot go.
There's a local chain of like grocery kind of drugstore kind of things here in Cleveland, and I won't say their name. Most of their stores are lovely and beautiful and fine. There's one location that, like you're saying, is gross. And I stopped there one time with some friends that were from out of town. And my friend Ginger had the best line as we were in there. She's like, "Can we leave before rats start biting my ankles?"
I know that's right, because something is going down. It just looks like it. Something is going down.
Like, don't judge this entire company by this one location.
And I don't want to be a part of it. I'm just saying. It is. It's like, I don't know what it is. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, everything feels sticky.
It just
feels something about it.
And I'm like,
not right.
I'm like, don't touch nothing. And don't touch me.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just ugh.
So you only go in there when you have to.
Actually, I'll go to another one. I don't even go to that one anymore.
I haven't been to the rat biting one for quite a while.
Yeah,
so
and I'm like,
maybe they've cleaned it all up.
I won't know. I will not know at all. I won't know.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
No. And this episode didn't really have any food in it.
No, not really.
Only the 2 for $7 champagnes.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That's all.
I think we.
And the seafood shanty.
The seafood shanty. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Let's talk about
vegan seafood that you can eat.
Yes.
Because you've never been able to eat seafood.
Right.
All right.
So I can't compare anything.
No, you have no point of reference.
I just think it's good. But that
those vegan shrimp, the
vegan shrimp, the bee leaf vegan shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good.
Well, I just bought some from Birch Cafe. I haven't used them yet, but they had.
Hi, Roxanne.
They had them in stock, and so I got some of those, and I will.
What do you think you're gonna do with them?
I was thinking about that. I don't know. I mean, but I could do the shrimp scampi that everybody kind of feel like that's a good thing to start with, as a base kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, because it's been so long since, and I never really, even when I ate fish and seafood, I would eat basically the only way I ever had shrimp was batter dip and deep fried.
Okay.
Like that was how I always like at a restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
So part of me just wants to do that again, just to have that kind of see if it brings back any of that sort of nostalgia. But, shrimp aren't one of those things that I ever was like, and now when I think about it, it's so gross. I mean, it's always gross eating an animal, but like shrimp seem especially gross because you're eating the entire animal. And except for its tail, then you just bite off. It's so weird. Like when I think about it, it just kind of freaks me out. It's a weird thing. And I think the way that most people, we don't try to get too heavy on this show, but I think the reason that a lot of people, they just don't think about things at all. Like, you know what I mean? The reason they can eat it is because they just don't think about it. A lot of people
are like that.
Yeah.
They don't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
I overthink it.
Right. But yeah, so I have a seafood and fish. But see, and that's so funny because when I say fish, to me, I lump that into everything. I lump that in whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have to tell people I'm allergic to anything that has anything to do with water.
So,
all
right.
Boom.
There you go. Except for water.
Except for water. That would be a problem. That would be a smelly problem.
Did you ever see the Tim Burton movie Ed Wood?
No, you know what? No,
with
that's
Johnny
Depp.
Yeah, it's a great movie, and there's a great scene in that where this one woman, they pour her a glass. She's like, "No water. I'm terribly allergic to water."
Oh, wait a minute!
I love that line. Yeah.
Then what we gonna do? Wipe you down with alcohol?
Yeah.
Something. That's crazy.
What other vegan seafoody type things have you had? Well, you had that tuna.
Yeah, I like the tuna.
Which I did not care for.
See, and I like the tuna, but I don't have anything to compare
Well,
it to.
I bought a pack. I can't even remember the name of the company. I bought some of that vegan tuna. Not the stuff that's made from a tomato that we had, like the sushi vegan tuna.
Right.
That I like fine. That's good. But that vegan tuna that I made into the tuna salad, I did not care for it. I actually felt like as I was eating it, I'm like, I'd rather just be eating my chickpea tuna salad that I make, which I think is really, really good. That recipe is available at bitchyveganhomo.com.
Plug.
But it is. It's just really yummy. And as I was eating that vegan tuna sandwich, I was like thinking about, boy, this was expensive. Like, you know what I mean, for what you get, and it just wasn't worth it to me. So yeah, I don't think I'd buy that again personally.
Okay.
Yeah, but you loved it. So there you go.
I did. I loved it.
So different people.
You know, I don't know about the whole tuna thing because I've never had it. So I don't. But I don't. It was more like the canned chicken to me. Like it was kind of like that, but it was still good. Mm-hmm. I still liked it. So
there you go.
There you go. There you have it.
Well, two other things about this show that I want to talk about that I loved.
Yes.
One, I like whenever Blanche, whenever she finds out that he was cheating on them all.
Right.
She says, "You, sir, are a dirtbag."
Are a dirtbag.
Dirtbag is one of my favorite things to call people.
Oh yeah, dirtbag.
I love calling people dirtbags.
Yeah, dirtbag. You are a dirtbag.
You're a dirtbag. Yeah.
What is a dirt bag? It's just a bag of dirt.
I think so, just a bag of dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, I think don't overthink it. I think it's just a bag of dirt.
It's just one of those things.
You're just
don't
a dirt
overthink
bag.
it.
Yeah.
You're a dirt bag.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That is pretty deep.
I got to look it up.
And then, what's the origins of calling someone a dirtbag? And then the other great thing at the end, whenever they're all reminiscing about him, and Dorothy's like, "He made me feel beautiful," and Blanche is like, "He made me feel young,"
and
and Rose is like, "He made me feel smart." And then Dorothy, in that great B. Arthur deadpan delivery, God, he's a good actor.
He's a good actor. To make you feel smart, baby. That was hilarious.
To make them all feel like that, yeah.
Yes.
So this one is just a really solid episode.
It was. It just did something to me. I just love it.
It tickled your funny bone.
It did. It tickled my funny bone.
There you go. I just love how excited you were about talking about this episode.
I do, man. I'm telling you, this is like, I could literally watch this. I can watch like a couple episodes, but I can always go back to this episode, and it's just so. I love it, and how he when he finds out they all live together, and then he acts like he's putting his contact lens in. When I mean, he's amazing.
He is
Patrick Vaughn.
So
good episode.
So where can people find you?
Hey, you can find me on urbansweetness.com or on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, urban_sweetness. And I'm going to try it this week.
All right.
You can also find us, Dave and Vicki, on the Vegan Cheesecake social media platforms, Instagram, Vegan Cheesecake Pod, Facebook, Vegan Cheesecake, Twitter, Vegan Cheese Pod. Oh my gosh.
You did it.
Woo! Y'all have no idea because it's always a twister.
It is. It's complicated. It's hard to remember. And we're not even doing that off of notes.
Listen,
we're using
it's straight off the dome. People.
Yeah, we're using our
straight
brains
off the dome.
And that's not very reliable.
It's not.
No.
Sometimes it can be a little suspicious.
And for me, if you're looking for that vegan tuna salad recipe, you can go to bitchyveganhomo.com and you can find me on most social media platforms as Bitchy Vegan Homo or on Facebook as BVH Show. And finally, just a quick plug, we got a couple of things coming up.
Yes.
On June 27th, I will be doing a pre-order pop-up, my Pride pop-up for Gay Pride Month here over at Birch Cafe. So by the time we're recording this a little early, but by the time this goes live, I should have everything. You should be able to go to bitchyveganhomo.com and place your orders for curbside pickup. It's curbside pickup only on June 27th.
I'm excited.
And then on July 18th,
we're back. We're reunited, and it feels so good.
It does. There will be another vegan cheesecake joint pop-up at Birch Cafe with Vegan Vicki and Bitchy Vegan Homo. So you'll be able to get all of your deliciousness from Vicki and followed up with deliciousness from me.
Yes.
And also get some deliciousness from Birch Cafe while you're over there.
Yes. And we will have a vegan cheesecake meal deal.
Yes, we will.
this time.
And
I won't say whose fault it was the last time.
So if you're in the Cleveland area, make sure you check that out.
Yes.
And Birch Cafe, they've got a lot of stuff on their website that you can order. They have they have a cafe so that you can order sandwiches and things like that from them. They and drinks, and then they also have like a little grocery store area.
They do,
and lots of vegan friendly products. So check it out. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
It is good stuff.
You know what, Dave? I want to tell you something.
What?
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for being my friend.
Yes. Bye, y'all.